Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My dear students, today is the first class of Alim first year. Today is the first class with you, so I want to introduce myself. I am Md.Hamidul Islam, lecturer, English of this Madrasah. How are you? I am well. I hope that you are also well. We know that we are passing a very critical moment of Corona COVID-19 virus. Thanks to the Almighty who keeps us safe from this dangerous virus. We have already passed nearly 6 months of this virus, but the Almighty Allah keeps us safe. So, lakho shukur to Allah. We all should follow the rules of health and hygiene so that we can keep us away from this virus. All the activities of the world has been stopped for this dangerous virus, but time is going on. The motion of time cannot be stopped by anything. Time is passing, and I think you are doing nothing. We, the teachers, guardians, are very much anxious for your studies, but I think you are relaxing, not for having the pressure of studies, but it should not be done. Whatever may be the situation, we should try to continue our studies. And for this, we the teachers are always ready to help you. You can communicate us with. We can communicate us through Facebook, Messenger, Viber, Imo, and above all, over mobile phone. For your necessary helpings from us. As we are living in the age of digitalization, we should continue our studies in any way. And for this, special thanks to the Ministry of Education, the People's Republic of Bangladesh, for instructing us to take online classes so that you can continue your studies. By the way, now I want to go to my topic, parts of speech. Parts of speech, which is called the heart of English grammar. If a student want to do better, if a student want to do better in the examination, if a student want to be expert in English, he must have a clear conception about parts of speech. The very topic parts of speech gives us an idea about the thing. Parts. Parts. The Bengali meaning of this word is of. So we can very easily understand the meaning of parts of speech. If we want to define parts of speech, I say that every word of a sentence is called parts of speech. Every word of a sentence is called parts of speech. As we know that a sentence is a group of words which express a complete meaning. And a sentence is the combination of different words. In a sentence, every word is called a parts of speech. For example, I want to tell you that a bike has different parts such as tire, tube, engine, ring, piston, gear pedal, accelerator, etc. With these parts combinedly, make a bike or motorcycle. Similarly, if we look at our body, we can find different parts: hands, mouth, chest, teeth, tongue, head, ear, nose, toes, fingers. These are the parts of our body. Similarly, every word is a parts of this sentence, and these words are called parts of speech. Now please look at the blackboard. He is a teacher. This sentence has 4 words. He is a teacher. All these words are parts of this sentence. I know the boy. Who is your brother? Now we try to find out the parts. I know the boy who is your brother. So this sentence has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words, and all of these words are called parts of speech. In English grammar, parts of speech are classified into 8 kinds. Parts of speech are classified into 8 kinds. Number 1, noun. Pronoun. Adjective. Verb. Adverb. Preposition. Conjunction and interjection. Interjection. Parts of speech is classified into 8 kinds: noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Today I want to discuss noun. All of you know that a noun is a naming word. A noun is a naming word. A noun is a naming word. A noun identifies the name of a particular person or an object. We know that Allah has created 18,000 creatures and man is one of them. If we find nouns in man, we find father, mother, sister, brother, grandfather, grandmother, father-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, singer, writer, actor, actress, hero, heroes, students, boys, girls, and every man has a particular name. These names are called noun. So we can identify noun. We can define noun as the identification of a person or an object. If anybody asks you what is noun, we can say noun is the identification of a person or an object. This noun is classified mainly two kinds. As there are too much objects in this world, so noun had to be classified. The main classification of noun is concrete noun, and abstract noun. Concrete noun, which can be seen with our eyes, or concrete nouns are those which can identify it with our eyes. And abstract noun is an invisible object. Abstract noun is an invisible object which cannot be seen but be felt or realized. We know that human beings have 5 senses. Human beings have 5 senses. There is a nice trick of identifying concrete or abstract noun. Human beings have 5 senses. Number 1, eye, sense of sight. Number 2, nose, sense of smell. Number 3, tongue, sense of taste. Number 4, skin, sense of touch. Number 5, ear, sense of hearing. We have 5 senses. Eye, sense of sight. Nose, sense of smell. Tongue, sense of taste. Skin, sense of touch. Ear, sense of hearing. Beside this, we have another sense which is called sixth sense. That is our mind or heart. From these 6 senses, if we can identify a noun with our eye, then we can call it a concrete noun. If we identify any noun with our eye, then we can call it concrete noun. But if we cannot identify a noun with our eyes, but we can identify it with our other senses, then we call it concrete abstract noun. Abstract noun is an invisible object which can be felt or realized with our senses or with our mind or with our heart. So we have to have a clear conception about concrete and abstract noun. Concrete noun, you should remember that concrete noun can be identified with our eyes, but abstract noun cannot be identified with our eyes. Abstract noun can be felt or realized with nose, tongue, skin, ear, or with our mind or heart. For example, For example, a book, a man, water. A book can be identified or can be seen with our eyes. A man can be seen with our eyes. Similarly, water can be seen with our eyes. But if we say air, air, it cannot be seen with our eyes. Air cannot be seen with our eyes. It can be felt with our skin. When air touches our skin, we can realize that air is blowing. But a book can be seen with our eyes. So, it's a concrete noun. But air is an abstract noun. We are talking. For example, say or talk. Talk. The Bengali meaning of this word talk. Talk. Which we throw from our mouth. It cannot be seen with our eyes. It cannot be seen with our eyes. It can be realized or it can be felt when it goes through our ear and touch the eardrum. Then we can feel that somebody is speaking and we are hearing. Sense of hear helps us to identify talk, identify speech, identify sentence. But to identify water, we cannot use our nose. To identify water, nose, ear, skin, tongue is not needed. To identify water, only our eyes are needed. So, water is a concrete noun and talk is an abstract noun. Other nouns, love. Love is a noun. Love cannot be seen. Love or respect. These kinds of nouns cannot be seen with our eyes or cannot be felt with other senses such as tongue, skin, ear, nose. It can be realized only with our hearts. Only with our hearts. It's a matter of heart. When anybody respected, you can identify it. You can identify it with your heart. So we can say that the concrete nouns are those which can be identified with our eyes, and abstract nouns are those which cannot be seen, but can be felt or realized with our senses or using our six senses. That means heart or mind. So we can finally say that concrete noun is visible. Concrete noun is visible, but an abstract noun is invisible. Concrete noun is visible persons or object, and abstract noun is an invisible object. Now, concrete noun is classified into four kinds. Concrete noun is classified into four kinds, and those are: number one, proper noun. Number two, common noun. Number three, collective noun. Number four, material noun. concrete noun is classified into four kinds: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, and material noun. Now, my dear students, in the next class, we shall discuss these kinds elaborately, or we shall discuss these kinds of nouns in details. Though this is the class of Alim first year, I think this class will be beneficial to both years. So the students are invited to keep their eyes on the YouTube channel Md.Hamidul Fazil Madrasah. If we keep your eyes on this channel, you will be benefited. I hope it. As we are passing a dangerous period, so you all should be much more careful about health and hygiene. You should follow the rules of health and hygiene. You should not go out of home without necessity, and if you want or if you go out, please keep a mask on your face. We shall discuss these topics in the next class. Be safe, keep well. Thank you very much.